Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ife. I'm a biomedical scientist and your food and health educator. So today let's talk about food I used to fear and don't anymore. For a long time, I thought that being health aware means avoiding certain food. If a food is labeled bad online, I believe it must be harming my energy, harming my hormone, and my long-term health growth. I wasn't trying to diet. I was only trying to do the right thing. But I noticed that fear quickly crept into my food choices. For instance, here is some of the food I used to avoid. The first one is carbohydrate. Carbs, as we know, it has always been constantly blamed for weight gain, blood sugar issue, inflammation, and energy crashes. And as a busy mom, that is the least thing I want to. I don't even want it to come near me. I can't afford to be weak. But what I've learned over time is that carbohydrates are not actually the enemy. In fact, they are the main body primary energy source, especially for the brain. What matters is type, amount, and context. When I learned how pairing carbohydrates will, with protein, fiber, and fat affects blood sugar, and how under eating carbs can actually worsen fatigue and craving, my energy improved, not declined. The second one is full fat diary. I believe full fat dairy like milk, heavy cream, full fat yogurt, cheese will negatively affect my hormone or cause me inflammations and lead to weight gain. Eating low fat has always been labeled as being healthier. But what I've come to understand that fat is not completely harmful. Actually, it is essential because fat supports hormone production, nutrient absorption, and satisfaction. Many people actually feels more satisfied and stabilizing on full fat diet rather than low fat. And again, the problem isn't the diary, it's actually the fear and the restriction around it. The appropriate amount is always the best. The third one, sorry, is sugar. Online messages made sugar feel toxic. I worried that any sugar I would eat will make me healthy, cost me my energy and my mental clarity. But what I've learned is that while excess adding of sugar isn't actually helpful, small amounts within a balanced diet are not dangerous. Actually, stressing about sugar can be more harmful than the sugar itself. Actually, once I stopped moralizing it, I noticed fewer craving and a healthier and calmer relationship with my food. When I learned all this, I stopped asking, is this food bad? Rather, I start asking, what role does this food play? And how does it fit into the bigger pictures? I learned that health is built from pattern, not perfection. And fear creates disconnection from your body. Understanding food reduces anxiety far more than avoiding it. I'm not sharing this because everyone should eat exactly what I eat. No. I'm sharing it because fear based nutrition is exhausting and unnecessary. If you have ever avoided food out of confusion and not your choice, you are not weak or undisciplined. You are only responding to loud, oversimplified messaging. My goal is to help you replace that fear with understanding so you can trust your food decisions again without feeling guilt or judgment or extreme. If this resonates with you, you are not alone. Comment me if you relate. Thank you.